right into this world all alone. God takes your soul, you're on your own. The crow flies straight, a perfect line.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy B-Rob. Anyways, as you can see, I'm still home from my last video. I was at home and I talked about, you know, some issues I was having with Prime and getting back. Well, I'm at home. I'm at home to stay, y'all. You know, I went into this whole trucking thing very open mind, some goals in store, you know, for me and my family. I thought I was going to be able to do it. I thought I was going to go into this thing and succeed, which I believe I did succeed. I went into it. Nothing has told me not to do it, other than just the aggravation of trying to get to a certain spot as fast as I can for my family to benefit financially and everything. You know, since I went into this thing, I did learn a lot. I enjoyed all the adventures and the experiences that I was able to go on and learn. And I did learn a lot. I'm not going to take that away from Prime. I believe Prime's a good company. It just, you know, if anything, when it comes down to it, I believe in God. I believe in certain things. I believe that, you know, doors open, doors shut for a reason. You know, I came into it and I was out here doing this and that. I came home quite a bit on home time due to my trainer wanting to go home and certain things. And, you know, in the process, I found out my wife was pregnant again. Going into this trucking industry was a very difficult thing as far as being a family-oriented type person. I'm a dad. I've got 3 kids. I'm married. And I basically left hoping that this would be a beneficial thing to me and my family and my kids. And I put a lot on my wife. And it's not really a fair thing. Your wife's got to really understand why you're doing it, what you're doing it for. Mine did. It still was a lot to put on her. I felt like it was an unfair thing a lot of the times. Dealing with the kids and this and that. And then all of a sudden we find out she's expecting a baby again. So I lucked into being able to come home to make it to our doctor's appointment to see and hear the baby's heartbeat, and we did, and that was awesome. And in the process of dealing with some dispatchers and some issues that I previously had with a dispatcher, I'm not going to say any names, but you know, he made it very discouraging the whole time dealing with Prime and what I was trying to do. It was almost like he was trying to benefit my trainer more than he was me, and keep me stuck on a trainer's truck longer than I needed to, so him and my trainer could succeed. And you know, whatever, you know, when it came to me, whatever. I got sick of it. I got tired of it. I went out here and I've got experience, you know, previously driving locally. I've got now the 3 months or so experience driving over the road, you know, in the training program. Also had some experience, about 13, 14 years of something else I did. And I also owned my own business for about 10 years. So I went to a company, just randomly actually. I'm riding on the road and I thought, you know what, I'm going to walk in this place and I'm going to see if they have an opening. Well, I walked in and I bumped into one of the main men standing at the door. Got to talking about my experience, and you know, who knew? They had one opening, that they were looking for a person with my experience. So I was told, fill out the application. I'm going to hand deliver it to the president of the company. I'm going to get you an interview. So I did. Before I made it home, I had a phone call wanting to set up an interview for the next morning. I went in, I met with the president. I talked about some experience I had and my goals and this and that and what I've been going through. And of course, I felt like he was wanting to give me the job on the spot, but he didn't. And He said he'd get back with me. That was Friday. Over the weekend, you know, I was hoping I'd hear some good news because they run 365, they run 365 days a year, including holidays and everything else. Well, anyways, Monday morning today, I get a phone call first thing this morning saying that they wanted me to come in and do my pre-employment paperwork, my drug screen, my background check, and the president wanted to meet with me one more time. So I went in, I did that, I passed, of course, everything. I met with the president one more time. He went over a couple issues, not issues, but things he wanted to make sure I understood before accepting this position. And I do, and I did. And there is a little bit of traveling involved with this, but nothing, I mean nothing, compared to what I was getting into when it came to being an over-the-road driver for Prime. So I will be mostly local, and I will be mostly in the South regional as far as my state and Florida a little bit. And there are some places that I will have to go, but the job that I am going into, if I have to go any long distance to take care of business, I will be flown there. I will take care of the business and I'll be flown back home. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, it just, everything has happened, like I said, I believe, in a good timing. So, you know, if anybody is going into the whole trucking industry, like I said in my videos, I can still help you get in touch with some people that will get you some good information on that. I can get you in touch with some people as far as recruiters. And I would still highly recommend Prime. I'm not going to knock Prime. It just, I don't believe when it came down to it, with my wife being pregnant, having 3 kids already, and I just don't believe, honestly, that it was maybe something that I was meant to really go into. I did it. I tried it, you know, and a different door was open. So, like I said, hit me up on here. Ask me any questions. You feel free to ask me. I don't mind helping you at all. Like I said, I'll get you in touch with whoever I feel like you need to get in touch with to help you out. And if I don't know, like I say, I'll find out and I'll get back to you when I can. You know, good luck with your journey. This is basically not the end of my journey. This is just another step in my journey. It's just the journey changed a little bit. That's it. That's where I'm at right now. And that's it, you know. I'm going into it, of course, with a positive attitude and an open mind. And let's see where it takes us.